Hey everyone. Wait till a few people get here. Oh, my side hurts a little. Damn top to this water bottle cracked, so I can't reseal it, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Split in more than one place. So this will not form a tight seal on this. I do have some super glue, actually. Maybe later. I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. Hey Bergman. Oh, I didn't know if I'd go live today, but why not? Part of it is just I want to do other stuff, but I do want to do this, and people have been watching, so whatever. I don't know. I don't want to be a YouTube personality or doing stuff on YouTube forever like this. I'd want to be making videos, films, stories, but this is a decent way to spend the time, and I don't have to worry about this phone's battery dying too quickly. Wait till some more people get here. Also, man, this is crazy. Just a few more days of burpees, and I think this shoe's finally going to split open totally. Look at that. This thing is barely holding on. It's going to break at some point, and then this whole bottom of the shoe is going to flop around. And I mean, look how I walk around in this stuff, torn open. It's very comfortable. I don't mind it. And then I'll just auction the shoes off, I guess, to someone who wants to buy a celebrity's shoes. I've had for like 5 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that. I got these from DSW Shoes in Fair City Mall. Damn good shoes, these Skechers. But these burpees are wearing them out. You can see. Oh man, job searching was depressing today, but I'm not letting it get the best of me. I looked on Craigslist, I looked on Indeed, a couple other sites. I tried applying at UPS, but it wouldn't let me, like, the application go through. I didn't know what was going on, but it just wouldn't let me do it. And UPS warehouse work is tough work. I did it before for 2 weeks. I saw it was still in my work profile from 13 years ago. I'm like, oh shit, that's when I worked there? For 2 weeks. And it was really more mental that was bad for me, because I was in my second big DPDR phase, my depersonalization, derealization phase. And so I was just absolutely miserable and just not even crushed, just the most lonely emptiness that I had. I'd rather be homeless every day than have to feel that again. That was awful. But yeah, I couldn't even, hey Drone Nation, I couldn't even apply at UPS's website. I didn't know what was going on. You got to apply on their website to work in a warehouse. And I'm like, damn, I would do that, but I don't know why. It just, like, there was no option. It's just like, man, it's weird to explain. You click go ahead, pick the shift you want, the very early morning shift or the night shift. Either one I'll take, but I would have preferred the early morning, like 3 in the morning to whenever, 10 or 8 or something. And yeah, couldn't do it. Like, it said like it's incomplete, and I didn't understand anything about it. I applied to 1 or 2 other warehouse jobs today, knowing full well I'm not very qualified for them. They ask for like a year experience in warehouses. And the only other promising lead is in a week I'm going to watch an online sort of like orientation for people who disinfect buildings. And I got it from this job listing I get emailed to me regularly, like new job listings. and it's just a 6 month position, disinfecting buildings, like I don't know what other offices, schools, and I'm like, oh, that would be great. 17 bucks an hour, I think. So hopefully I've got a little inside track to it, just because I know there's going to be this online, like a Zoom, video conference about it. And if I get any good info on that, man, I'm taking that, because it's good pay, no customers. Everything else, I don't know if I'm warehouse work, UPS, when I worked for them for 2 weeks, again, I'm emphasizing that, 13 years ago, it took a while to get hired there too. And yeah, it was good in that they paid decently, and they also had a lot of benefits and stuff. Not that I give a shit about any of that. I actually studied all about what a 401k is for my when I got my license to sell insurance in Virginia, and I studied all about it. I had to answer questions about it. I passed the test, got the license. To this day, I can't really tell you why in the fuck should you bother with the 401k. I don't really know why. I can't explain it. I enjoy the rush of seeing the rush, feeling the. I've barely eaten today, by the way. Too, a little peanut butter, 2 packs of sardines, a little tiny pack of tuna, and some oatmeal and cereal, shredded wheat. That's it. Shredded wheat. That's it. But I am losing weight. But I enjoy it when, like when I was at my old jobs, and they'd be like, "Why don't you do this? It would, get a 401k or whatever. You'd save money and stuff, or reverse mortgage." I remember somebody was telling me about that. I'm like, I cannot understand what this concept is. A reverse mortgage. I have no idea what that means. I still don't even quite understand what refinance a house means. I know it means you take out another loan, like a second loan on the house. What, I don't know, but like I guess that's what it is. But I'd have to see it to really understand it, because it's just confusing to me. The idea that once you have a home, people will just give you money, just loan you money, and you could lose the house if you don't pay it. I know, yeah, original mortgage is okay. You get a loan from the bank, whatever, to pay it, or you pay it off every month or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed it when I worked at a bank. And the guy asked me about a 401k. He was some representative or something, I don't know, coming by. And I'm like, I don't know. He talked about reverse mortgages. Never mind. And I still didn't understand that. But yeah, I enjoy it when they see that, like, you're talking to the wrong guy, when you're talking all this brainiac mumbo jumbo about your 401k. If you put money into it, you'll get 0.6% more annual interest minus tax dividends, plus equity, by the time you're 60. Huh? I literally still cannot understand it. And that's what I'm just going to talk about that tonight. We're only taking comments about 401ks tonight, and helping to explain it, and money management. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I appreciate it. Click like, everyone. That's true. Helps the video out. I kind of don't want to be doing these live streams all the time. I miss doing videos as well, even though my videos weren't that interesting. I mean, what was I talking about most of the time? I don't know, rants. But I guess they're helping me in a way. Financially, they're helping me when people watch and donate. But also, it just helps me mentally, because I'm still getting out of DPDR. But what in the fuck was I talking? Oh, UPS. Yeah, they have a lot of benefits, which I did not avail myself to at all, and I would not. But it took weeks to get hired there. And the good thing about UPS, they're a company that like doesn't care if you've graduated college or not, which I haven't. I didn't give a shit. Basically, that's how I failed out of college. Not failed out. I failed classes and then I dropped out. But also, I was just mentally, I was so unfit to finish college. Like, I was started in one huge, painful bout of deep personalization derealization, ended college, dropping out, and literally a few days later, thinking I'm going to have my freedom for once in my life, finally getting hit with another horrific bout, and it just totally upending my life, but ultimately for the better in a way. I was getting lost, spun off in the wrong direction. Anyways, took another 10 years to get sort of situated somewhat decently. But yeah, I don't understand this bullshit world of you put the money in so you avoid paying taxes on it later, but why don't you just take the money and just keep the cash or something, you know? Yeah, I know, that's a little dangerous, but keep it in a safe deposit box, you know, where it won't be touched if you don't want it to be taxed in a savings account. I don't know, like... But yeah, I enjoy seeing the disappointment. That's what I mean to say. When these people who totally buy into this, oh, by the time you're 40, you can afford a Kia Sedona if you play your cards right, if you save your money. And I enjoy disappointing them when they explain this stuff to me, and I just give them my crazy drifter look now. Like, yeah, I don't follow. What is that? Oh, but you seem like a smart guy. I bet you like science fiction or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm not much of a reader. And, I don't understand. Like, I've never had more than, I don't know. I've never had, actually, let's go over this. Let's everybody talk about this. What's the most you've ever had in your bank account at one time? I'm pretty sure it was $3,000. It couldn't have been much more than that, but it was around 3,000 because when I worked at a movie theater for a year and a half, by the end of it, I had that much money left in my checking account. Yeah, that's it. I also know there was a time when I was doing videography freelance. I did sort of a commercial for a company I was shooting and editing, and I ended up getting paid around $3,000 for it all. A really cushy job, nice people, so. And you could see the commercial I worked on for a while. It was a Pack Rat commercial, the storage pod sort of moving company. So, Carl Champley, I always remember him as the spokesperson in those commercials. $12,000 in your bank account? Damn, man. You could afford that Kia Sedona right now if you wanted, used. Click like, everyone. Get YouTube sharing my video. It's Vic Berger's birthday tomorrow, by the way. I normally don't care about birthdays, but for Vic, I give him a pass. He gets a birthday celebration. I wish I could show my mom his videos now. I would normally show her a bunch of his Jim Baker videos and his Trump remixes, and she would think they were hilarious. But yeah, it's been a while since I could show her anything. He called Yosemite National Park Yoseminites. He said wildlife refuges, and he just gave this look like, why am I reading this shit? Yeah, Vic is great. And Trump was called Thailand, and then he corrected himself, said Thailand. So the guy's not a good talker. Oh, click like, everyone. I'm not even doing anything until more people click like. Got 10 people here. What's the matter with you? Man, I feel better. At least I'm losing some weight. That's good. Because I'm barely eating, and I guess I don't notice being hungry when I barely eat. Do I have my super glue here? Because I want to be able to super glue this lid to the... yes, I do have super glue. The lid to this water bottle so that I can properly reseal it and won't go spilling anywhere. It's empty now, so you'd think, well, what do you mean? What am I going to fill it with? More water? Eh, kind of. I don't know. Super glue never works. It's never as good a solution as you think. I did manage to super glue my sandals back together when they broke like 2.5 times, but finally I gave up on those. Someone asked, you haven't gotten into Office Hours Live. Is it worth watching? Yeah, it's hilarious. It's really changed a lot over the years and gotten a lot more fast-paced, and the technical issues have also been getting better, you know, because they used to have so many, even recently, they have a lot of technical issues with the sound being bad, and really a big part of it is the calls not connecting properly, and the audio, not the audio, the audio and video being out of sync, and the stream lagging is all messed up, or the stream being really choppy. It's gotten a lot better. They have a good-looking home studio, and they're getting a ton in Patreon supporters, and they have an after-hours show as well called After Hours for Patreon supporters, as well as I think other perks, I guess. Also, Tim has a new album coming out called Fear of Death with Way Is Blood, and I'm not sure who else or if that's everybody involved, that band. But I heard the one song, and I saw the video for it, Fear of Death, which they shot in 16mm film, so that's notable. It looks really good. It's a studio video, so it's like a video of the studio recording, or studio performance. It's really well done. So yeah, go watch. Why not? It's free. And I've done some remixes of the show. If you go to Tim's channel, I did 2 videos remixing Office Hours Live. So check those out. You'll see my name and stuff in the description for them. They're like from 2 or 3 months ago I did them. Yeah, job searching was depressing today. I'm barely seeing anything on Craigslist that I'm qualified for or that's like within 10 miles. I'm not trying to drive super far. You know, just a lot of stuff. They want years of experience, or even in warehouses, forklift experience, warehouse experience. So that's tough. And fucking UPS, the one place I know I can get a job at, I don't know if they would hire me again, but they the application, just like, there was nothing to, it just sends you to a screen that says your application's not done. You go back to edit application, all you can do is select which shift you want, and that's it. So I don't know if it saves my resume from 13 years ago or what, but I didn't see anything to change any of that. I looked at my profile, there's no resume saved in there that I could see, so that sucks. Maybe I'll have to bite the bullet, work for Amazon, as much as I hate that company, and I think Jeff Bezos is a terrible person. He made $13 billion in one day recently. So he's making lots of money off people's misery and the fact that they need to keep ordering stuff online during the pandemic, and he's still underpaying workers badly, not cutting benefits. They fired workers who were trying to unionize. It's pathetic. You know, how much money could you possibly need? He has enough money to live for another 1,000 years if he wants. I mean, to be comfortable, and he wouldn't even miss it if he gave away all but 1 billion of it, or paid it back to his employees. So, anyways, just and I know it'd be hard work and all, and warehouse work is tough. It's not easy, but maybe I'd have to do it. I don't know. If nobody else hires me soon, maybe I'll just bite the bullet, do it, make a little money, figure it out. But next week, I do want to go to this online orientation I signed up for to see if I can get work cleaning buildings, because I bet, you know, just the fact that I was sent it from this job posting place, it's actually LA Family Housing. So if you're in LA and you need help getting work, they'll send you job postings. A lot of them I'm not interested in, but then you get stuff like this. I'm like, holy crap, this could be good. And maybe, you know, only certain people are finding out. I don't know, or hopefully it's, you know, I think it said it's, you know, a good job for people who have lost their job during the pandemic, the Trump virus. Click like, everyone, helps the video out, and gets YouTube to share the video more, because this is another job of mine. Although I do not want to be a full-time live streamer. It's a lot of work. I'd be willing to be groundskeeper for a park. That'd be good. But I looked on the county website. I don't see anything about it. I'd have to ask the groundskeepers here, because I see new ones a lot. And the motherfuckers have locked the bathrooms up. They put signs saying out of order on both of them. So, no bathrooms at the park now. Fucking nuts. Click like, everyone. We got 12 people here. Click like. Get it to at least 12 likes. It should be 15 likes by now. Likes the which we have never seen. Yeah, I'm just getting by on sardines, peanut butter, oatmeal, and shredded wheat the last 2 days, basically. I'm trying to really save my food bank money. I mean, food stamp money. And if I have some at the end of the month, or if I have extra money just from a job or something, then I'll splurge and get a chicken teriyaki bowl from Jack in the Box, or a chicken salad or something. But I'm trying to lose weight, for one thing, and not trying to spend all the money on this thing. Maybe I'll get a pressure cooker at some point. That would be different. Because at least I could get healthy, low-calorie food with that. 14 people here. That's great. Click like, everyone. 14 personas. I'll give Spanish lessons. Daré lecciones en español. Or how would I say it? To teach. I forget the word to teach now. Señarle? No. Señalar. 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 Señalaré. Señalaré español a mis alumnos aquí. Government checks? What government checks? I mean, I get my food stamps, so that's government assistance, but no, there's no stimulus coming anytime soon. Maybe there'll be one. If the government cared, they'd give $2,000 monthly checks, backdated back to the beginning of the Trump virus shutdown. That's what Cori Bush advocated for. She just, I think, won a primary for Congress. Or I don't know. I'm always confused by this stuff. There's a preliminary or something, a primary, and then an actual election. And what the hell happened with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's first election? Remember that? She lost something. And I thought, oh, well, she lost. It's over. Everybody made a big deal about it. She lost something. Like some contest to beat the other guy she was running against for the Democratic nomination. And then she got elected. So I'm like, how does that? It's too complicated. Too many elections. Simple it down. Whittle it down. But don't get me wrong. I think she says a lot of good stuff and does good stuff. It's not that I'm mad about that. I just don't like how it's too confusing. All the news about what the fuck did she lose something, and apparently it didn't matter at all. I don't know. Yeah, I've been writing more. I'm still stuck breaking the story on this other movie I'm trying to figure out. By the way, I started reading another screenplay today. I want to finish it tonight. I saved it on my laptop. The Year of Living Dangerously, directed by Peter Weir, starring Mel Gibson, Sigourney Weaver, and Linda Hunt. Fantastic movie, and the script is amazing. It's so good. I always marvel at how a script can take characters doing jobs most of us aren't familiar with, and their jobs involve huge events that are happening off screen, and yet somehow we understand how compelling the conflict is and how clear it is, and it doesn't get all lost. I'm always amazed, like, how do you possibly do that? And this script does it, and it looks so effortless, but it's amazing. Reading it, I'm excited. You know, I'm like, how is it grabbing me this early on, just a few lines in? It's so interesting. Not every great script will do that. I'm like, how's it doing this? It's so just magnetic, and it's like this perfectly enclosed system that tells this great story and well-defined characters, even though, again, this is like, it takes place in Indonesia in the 60s, and there's war and possible civil war happening, and it's like, how does it make it feel like there's actual tension and stuff happening when so much of it is really involved in this thing that isn't portrayed on screen, the potential uprising and stuff, and all this chaos and colonialism and oh shit. Anyways, great script to read. So yeah, and a ton of people basically are out of luck too. Their unemployment ran out. I know Republicans are mad, like, why? Damn phone freezes again. Oh, this is annoying. I hope it doesn't do this all night. But yeah, I know Republicans are really angry. Why are poor people being allowed to live? Why are they being allowed to live if they're not working? Why aren't they working just... Annoying fucking YouTube is crashing. It's not my phone this time. It's that YouTube app itself. So, I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of jobs are gone right now. So there's not much being posted on Craigslist, much less that I'm qualified for, and that's anywhere in the area I'm in. And man, just tough. I mean, I'll survive. Like, I had to calm myself down, not to panic. I'm like, I'll be all right, even though it seems like desperate right now. Excuse me, I have some business to do. But there's so many jobs gone. There's 20% unemployment in LA, so millions of people are looking for jobs potentially. I know that's 20% is whatever. It's less than 20% of 4 million here. But a lot of people don't get counted as unemployed and looking because they just don't show up on the statistics because they're underemployed or they've given up their job search. But also lots of people commute here for work, so tons of people looking for work, not many jobs. Hoping to hear back something. And my resume definitely does not impress. Yeah, I don't want to work customer service. That's one thing I absolutely don't want to do. One, I hate customers. Two, I don't want people coming in without masks and I got to deal with them. So, just making the most of it. Writing, reading screenplays, getting 3.5 gallons of gas at a time so I don't spend all my money on gas. It's interesting today. This girl at the gas station next to me had a BMW 4 Series, like a 450, and she seemed like she was filling up her gas tank, and I pulled up in my Camry and just put a little gas in for like 20 seconds, and I'm like, that's it, that's enough money to spend on gas, and then we both drove off. So all I can do is keep checking the job listings, especially on Craigslist, because those I might have a better chance of getting if I reply quickly. And if it's like something where I'm not going through a big company, but it's like I'll be working directly with somebody. I'm glad I turned it down, but I got offered a warehouse job or an interview for a warehouse job last like February or something, and I was like, screw it, I don't want to drive to downtown and do that, and I was still badly dissociated and stuff, but I felt bad because the guy who asked me was really nice, and then he was really nice about turning me down. Most employers reaching out for interviews, they're not even nice. So I felt a little bad, like, damn, but oh well. Whoa, shit. And that one I found on Craigslist months ago, but there's not much posted on Craigslist. I saw like 4 film jobs today posted on Craigslist, and one was not a job, really. The other, I forget what it was, like didn't even count, and the other 2 I was just not qualified for. One was an editing job, and I don't have a computer that can edit what they need. Also, I don't have regular access to my laptop, as regular as I would need to be an editor, so if they needed me to work right now, I'd be like, oh, sorry, I can't work for the night. So now what do I do, you know? Other than keep writing, and I was feeling the desperation in that, and I'm like, no, I can't let myself feel too bad about, continuing to study screenplays and write, because I was getting to the point mentally where I was thinking, oh man, if I get a writing like sell a script or something, whatever way to make money, it's going to be years from now. I'm like, whoa, no, I can't think like that. That's the one thing I cannot do. I have to keep at this like it's something that I'm always, getting closer towards. So yeah, next up, I don't know what else to apply for. I guess Amazon. Fucking hell. Amazon says they don't care if you have any previous work experience, so that's good to know. Is that I can just go there and be like, yeah, I don't have a job, so I'm not giving you my resume. Let me work. And I can work a miserable job, overworked, no bathroom breaks, which is really bad for me. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Bergman. It's like, yeah, at least I'm getting some of Jeff Bezos's money. So, it ain't all bad. And if I need work, I need work. I'll do it for as little time as possible. Um, but I do really want to look at this possible building cleaning job, disinfecting job. That'll only be a 6-month gig, so kind of perfect for me. I don't have to have an awkward, oh, I'm quitting. Man, last night the stream was running almost perfectly. Now it's cutting out like 4 times already. But temporary job would be great, because I don't want to work a job for a long time, and a lot of jobs they expect you to be there a long time if you're going to take the position. They don't want to retrain people, so that's great. If it would be 6 months, if I can do that, let's see if I can get it. I'll go. I'll just watch it on my phone, the orientation or whatever, like I guess explaining it and explaining how to apply, and hopefully I have a good shot of getting it. just because, they can see I got my brain and I got my body, and I don't like that phrase. I don't like how it sounds. I got my arms and legs. That sounds better. Oh, that's the first time I've sneezed in a while. And you can see I got a car, and I'm willing to go. I'm willing to work. The days are going so quickly lately. It's crazy. Because, I'm moving so quick in terms of get up, shower. Again, I'm getting up too late, around 5:15 in the morning, 5:30. Go to the park, eat oatmeal, work out. Ask the owner of Sunspace to get in. Once I hear from him if I can get in, I'll go. Days like today, they got their jazz live stream tonight, starting at 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern. Check them out on Sunspace's Twitch channel. And so, if they're doing that in there, I got to be out to keep as many people out as possible. It's limited, so no one gets the Trump virus, or limit the possibility of the Trump virus spreading. I looked away from the camera. I didn't notice it turned off. I don't know how all these people afford homes here, because, they're not extravagant homes. They're not rich homes. They're not usually like super nice cars parked out. It's like, how did they afford it here in LA? They must have bought it a long time ago. I don't know. Because you aren't going to be able to buy a home working most jobs anymore. And raising a family and raising kids in an apartment just sounds crappy. It sucks. Lots of people do it. I'm just saying it kind of is crappy. UPS's job application won't work. What the hell is going on there? And there's just not many other places to apply to, at least that I can find online. And that I'm qualified for, again. So there's just not many jobs around. I guess that would explain the 20% unemployment. Wait, I did see stuff about census jobs. Oh, no, wait. I don't think I can get census jobs either. Yep, can't do that. So, a bunch of bullshit I'm dealing with. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's weird when I'm thinking, if I don't even get a job, what am I going to do? Like, it's just such a feeling of rejection in a way, even though it's not rejection. It's just, this is what literally millions of people are going through right now. And, at least I got my car and food stamps. I literally probably ate around 1,000 calories today. I'm not going to eat anything else tonight. Maybe I'll have some peanut butter. I don't know. But I'm really happy with the progress of my weight loss. I can feel it. Just got to keep going. And maybe, fucking mosquito. Once I get to my goal weight, I want to be at it for 2 weeks. I don't just want to have a cheat meal once I hit it. I want to be at my goal weight for 2 weeks. And then I'll have some cheat meal on camera that I'll review, like some kind of fast food or something. So I want it to be something crazy, like a Denny's Grand Slam, or I've seen people, what is it, like honey on chicken or something? Like chicken and waffles and honey or something like that, you know? I'll do that and review it in my car. But really, I don't want to be having cheat meals much, if ever, so. But I would do it for a review, or just a simple fast food like a burger or something, and eat it on camera, review it. I won't eat the whole thing on camera, unless I'm starving. I don't know. I want that pressure cooker. I want to cook food in that. Oh, that would be awesome. But I need more money. That is a problem. What did you stay up for last night, foolish child? I'm not insulting them, that's their name. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe get something from like IHOP or Denny's and review that. Something that's like popular at the time, I don't know. Like if they have green pancakes for St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully I get to my goal weight before then. Another 6 months. I should. I mean, I gotta lose about 40 pounds, 35 pounds, let's say. I can lose between 10 to 15 pounds a month. So, let's say to be on the safe side, 3.5 months, 4 months. And it's still a little while. I didn't think of it like that. When I think about why aren't I making more progress? You woke up at 12, stayed up till 7, and slept till 9. My life is stupid. Wait, you stayed up till 12 in the afternoon? Like midday? And then slept till 7? And slept till 9 or what? Or you stayed up till midnight and slept till 7, then slept till... What the hell does that mean? You can't have 2 consecutive sleeping time periods in a row that are continuous. That's like saying, yeah, last night I slept from about 10 o'clock to midnight, and then midnight to 3, and 3 to 4, and then 4 to 4:40 when I get up. So yeah, I slept a couple times last night. Like, I just slept. Went to sleep at 10? Oh, now you're changing your story. Well, oh, you woke up at 12. Wait a minute. So you went to sleep at 10? Oh, then woke up at midnight. Okay. Yeah, well, that could happen. But that script for The Year of Living Dangerously, what? Year of Living Dangerously, such a fantastic screenplay. I'm almost done it. I had to leave before I could finish reading it, but I saved it on my laptop. I'll read it in my car tonight. What a fantastic screenplay. And I'm just marking down each screenplay I want to retype out, you know, so I get that experience of it. Almost Famous is another one, Being John Malkovich. Mother. What's Eating Gilbert Grape, that's a great one. It differs a little bit from the movie, not terribly, but just a few scenes here and there. And it's just a fantastic, just a magnetic read. And when I read great screenplays like that, they're so effective so early on. I'm like, how are they even grabbing me this well? What words are they using? I don't even understand how they're working so well, and they're so good. Thank you, Gene. Yep, Charlie Kaufman. And he's got a new movie coming out called, what's it called? It's on Netflix now, like, I'm thinking of going, or I think I should die or something. Like, what's it called? Something like that. And he's got the new novel out, Antkind. I wouldn't even take a haircut right now, though, really. I just want to see what happens, okay? Let it go long. Grow long. See what happens with it. It's not bothering me too much. It does get annoying when I feel like, is there an insect in my eye? And I realize it's hair. Got the cheapest peanut butter I could from the grocery store. Chunky, I don't like that, but I don't care. With my food stamp card, it was like $2.19. Man, they got big. Here's the fucked up thing. At 99-cent only store, they have big jars of peanut butter there for $1. Maybe it's $1.50 or something, but bigger than this, which is more expensive. So that's fucked up. You know, it's just I don't like going to the 99-cent only store because it gets crowded there so quickly. I've been there several times when they open. The best way to do it, know exactly what you're getting, go straight for it and go straight to the register. Don't look around and, you know, don't go shopping like you're going to hang out there and look for cool stuff to get. Thanks for joining, everyone. Click like. I don't know what you're saying, Danny B. I thought you were saying like you're a chunky guy, like your body type. And I'm like, oh, okay. Why would you say that? Yeah, chunky's not bad. That's a good flavor. I mean, I can live with it. That's pretty sweet. Did you all see the new Vic Burger video? Went semi-viral. No, I'd say pretty viral. Of Trump talking about Yosemite National Park. Yosemite, and beautiful sequoia trees, and wildlife refuges. It gives this look like, why am I reading this shit? Or like, what is this shit I'm reading? And it's Vic Berger's birthday tomorrow. Possibly the only birthday in the world I'll celebrate. Certainly won't celebrate mine. Alright, that's enough peanut butter. It tastes too good. And reuse this, so I never have to buy plastic spoons or forks. Foolish child, I don't even know who Phil is, so you are Phil. That's cool. "14 people, click like, everyone." So the job search is getting messed up now because there's just not many jobs being posted online. You'd think in LA, at least the stuff I'm looking for, which is posted on Craigslist, Indeed, Snag a Job. Not much stuff being posted. Oh, I got some nuts in my throat. And a good amount of that stuff I'm not qualified for. Stuff like, you know, it requires forklift experience, food handler certification, guard card. Not that I want to be a security guard again after I was a bouncer. But years of experience doing stuff, so it's tough. Amazon may be the place I have to go. As much as I hate it. I hate to do it. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I remember now. And thank you for clicking like. Yeah. So there's not many jobs being posted, and there's tons of people looking for work because the unemployment rate is 20% in LA, and there's 4 million people here. It's not 20% of 4 million. You know, you don't count people like kids or people who aren't looking for jobs or who are underemployed, which is already like 70% of everybody here. So that leaves quite a bit still looking for work. I did not drink a gallon of water. I mean, I guess I'd be willing to work a forklift, but what do you have to do for a certification, you know? I would need training in the certification. No, I'm not doing stuff for poker players. Man, but it's nice. My stomach's getting smaller now. I am losing weight. I'm losing weight a lot quicker because I'm barely eating. Yeah, that was Moist Andy who drank a gallon of water. And I don't recommend drinking a gallon of water. It can damage your body and your brain, your kidneys, I guess. Moist Andy's a professional. He's professionally moist. Don't don't try it as an amateur. I'm serious. It can actually damage your body and your organs. Thanks, Danny. Yeah, I'm getting there. I still got a ways to go. I want to lose at least another 35 pounds or so. I know I've lost at least 12 last time I weighed myself. So I don't know. It's been at least a week since I weighed myself, I think. In the meantime, I'm just basically starving myself, just not eating much. Today I had a little thermos of oatmeal, sardines, peanut butter. I had ramen noodle soup, some more peanut butter, some shredded wheat, sardines, little can of tuna that was like 90 calories or something, and the peanut butter you just saw. So that's it. And I really want to get a pressure cooker at some point. When I can afford it, I can plug it in at Sunspace, or maybe I'll be able to plug it in somewhere else. Or if I get a job, maybe I can plug it into the break room and cook my own food there. That would be amazing. Because I would just want to eat healthy food that's low calorie and fills me up. Mainly rice, bell peppers, and fish from the food bank because it's super cheap. Or if I get it from the grocery store, tilapia. That's a cheap fish, and I guess it's healthy, right? It's fairly healthy. Yeah, you don't want to drink a gallon of water. Trust me. Moist Andy sort of has an understanding of body chemistry. He's very into health and nutrition, and he's been doing this for a long time. And he was a radiology student, and he learned all about health. He can give you a whole like speech on it, on all the chemicals and bodily reactions and stuff. And he said in high school he would drink a gallon of water just for the attention or something, but then he would eat a spoonful of salt to get some electrolytes because the water would flush out your electrolytes. And it can literally like drown your brain or something. Like when all that water expands the cells and stuff. So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to do that. $600 for, what are you referring to? The unemployment insurance? Oh, your forklift training. I see. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think someone would want to pay for me to get forklift training because it'd be kind of obvious I'm not going to work there long. So we'll see with the building cleaning. I'm going to this online orientation next week. It's a free thing to join, but hopefully from there, like, I'll follow through on it, whatever. Hopefully I'm qualified for it. I don't know what else, if there's some reason I can't get the job. But assuming if I'm qualified, I will apply and make a really good impression and say, hey, I want to do this. And it's only for 6 months, so that's great. I don't have to quit at some point, disappoint them. I always hate the question, well, how long do you plan on working here? So that's great. The fact that that's not an issue. It's just, okay, work the 6 months and I'll have plenty of money. Because I don't need a lot of money to survive. So if I know I'm going to work 6 months, I'll have enough to live another 6 months probably. Man, it's just crazy thinking, when are things going to return to somewhat normal? They're never returning to normal, obviously. And, for the people who died, that's, nothing's going to bring them back for their families and everything. But as far as just the rest of us, it's like, it's still not going to be normal when we go back. So much is changing, has changed, will change. Businesses have closed down. Anyways, I don't want to get manic and start ranting. 74% of my phone, that's good. So yeah, I only applied to like 2 jobs today, and one it even said this job, when I said how many years experience I had in a warehouse and forklifts, which is 0, it said like, caution, this job requires that you have 1 year experience in each. Do you want to proceed with your application? I'm like, yes, but I'm probably not going to get that. And one or two other jobs I applied to today. But Amazon may be the next stop. And thinking, okay, if they'll take anyone, they need people, and they say they don't even care if you have work experience. Maybe I'll just do that. Hopefully it would be part-time, because I know that's tough work. That's really tough. Oh, thanks, Danny B. Yeah, that's what I recommend for people. Don't go to sleep. Just listen to what I have to say. And I'm just seeing what happens with my hair when it gets long enough. Like, it's getting kind of, like, to me, bad looking. When it gets long like this, that looks like just deranged old man hair. Like this shit. But, I don't know. And also, my sideburns are really long. Like, I haven't cut them. That doesn't look good either. But, anyways, I'll figure out something with work. I don't know. I feel like tomorrow I don't want to live stream. I just want to do a pre-filmed video about something. But I'm focusing on my writing too, as depressing as that is sometimes. Gotta focus on it, because I know at some point, it's gonna help me a lot. I'm writing screenplays, if you don't know, so that takes a long time to really get to know well. And you can't just go out with one screenplay and try and launch your career with it, because people will not make it, and they'll ask, what else do you have? And if you have nothing, they're going to lose interest. But if you have 6 or 7 screenplays, that's great. They see already you're committed, and they can see you have range and all that stuff, and that you have follow through and real dedication. So that's the challenge. And they have to be great scripts too. Lots of people write bad scripts. Lots of people write good ones. Good ones are totally forgettable, though. You got to write a great one. And that is really, really hard. It can come down to a few lines in a story that don't add up to something or aren't making something clear. And you think you know it and it's clear, and people don't want to learn. They don't want to criticize themselves and really go through the work of dismantling their emotions and really figuring out how to use their emotions on their films, on their screenplays. So. Man, I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. I slept pretty well. But that's when I get tired, is when I sleep pretty well, but not perfectly. I don't know. Thank goodness it's cool though. Out the temperature's low. When it was too warm, it was hard to sleep in my car at night. Really hard. Some nights I was absolutely miserable. Windows rolled down, lying in my car, just my blanket, no sleeping bag, struggling to fall asleep, feeling a headache from being hungry and tired. And I need to make money. Credit card bill is coming back this month. It was paused for a couple months for the Trump virus shutdown, and now I'm having to face paying that bill again. Which I'll call my bank and, tell them I want to pay it. I'm not trying to run away from it, but please, you got to lower the payments or something if we can do that. We'll see. So far, they refused it every time I've asked them to do this. Sell us on your scripts? No, I won't do that because they're not ready yet. So why would I do that? Why would I show them before they're ready? That's a total amateur mistake. And also knowing who to show them to. I don't show them to people until they're worth their time. I don't do that stuff where I'm like, oh, it's not that good, but look at it. If it's not that good, you're disrespecting them and you're wasting their time. Get it good. And the spot on my leg is getting better and better, though. I am getting out of my dissociative disorder. Thank goodness. It's only been about 8 months. Jeez, what a lucky break. Lucky me, only going through this condition for 8 months now, and it's the 4th time going through it. So is everyone here working through the Trump virus shutdown? Or has anyone lost their jobs or been put on leave? Anyone here getting the unemployment checks? Because I think they've stopped now. I thought I read a few days ago they stopped, like the end of July. I guess I don't leave this up anymore. What a mess of a situation, but that's okay. I'm getting through it. I'm not in the worst of it necessarily. You never know. I don't even know what to say. It's been so frustrating, but I'm alright. I just made myself keep going, pushing myself, because when I get really down, I get these bleak, like almost like visions, like life is ending, the world is ending, and there's no point in me doing anything. And I'm like, whoa, I gotta snap out of this, because it's not gonna be good for me at all to be this, miserable. Hey, Lynx. I applied for a couple jobs so far, heard nothing. Most of the jobs I'm not qualified for, and there's not many new jobs being posted. That's what's going on, because we have 20% unemployment in LA, so already a bunch of jobs have been lost, and now I'm sure a ton of those people are applying to the same jobs I'm applying for, which is basically warehouse work. That's pretty much all I can get. That, and I applied to be a car washer, so I'm hoping I get that, because I did that before. Yeah, $10,000. That's a good amount. Hey, James. Yeah, and I would like to, man, I'd like to, get some money, get a new laptop. I'd keep this one, but get a new laptop for video editing, use DaVinci Resolve on it, and Vegas probably. Vegas Pro 18 just came out. That's the editing software I use. And I still have like 14. I have not upgraded in years. It's starting to get a little buggy. And get a camera and all that. But that's not something to worry about right now. Excuse me. What's the yelling outside? Yeah, there's several games going on out here. I'm at a park, so there's also people going around, their kids and stuff, playing, throwing balls around, riding bikes. So, yeah, a lot of stuff. And you hear a lot of loud cars on the street too. A lot of repeat offenders. I don't necessarily like to call them offenders. One guy, he's clearly working. He hauls stuff and he's got a loud truck. And he drives pretty respectfully. He doesn't like gun it or anything. But it makes that like metal clacking sound that's really loud. First time I heard that, I got so freaked out. I thought it was a drive-by shooting, and I went running the other way, and I wondered why no one else was running. And I was like, holy shit, is someone going to call the cops? Like, I'm not calling the cops for that. And I think maybe I pieced together afterwards what happened, but I never heard engines like that, where when you hit the gas, it sounds like the piston just smacking into metal. Yeah, so is anyone here, laid off of work or temporarily put in reserve or whatever, or are you on unemployment? Although I guess the extra unemployment, like I was saying, it ran out. California's thinking of doing their own $600 a week unemployment, but again, they're all taking their time on it. And I don't even know if I would apply for it. The last one I didn't apply for, such a pain in the ass. First of all, I would have had to fax it in because I worked outside of California in the last 18 months. Second of all, I'd have to look through all my bank statements and all the pay I've gotten for the last, year and a half. I'm like, nope, not even doing that. Not even interested. Wasted my time, and I'm worried it would all be for nothing. Gotta fax it in. How ridiculous is that? So screw off $600 a week. I don't give a shit. Seriously, it's not worth it. I'd rather be in poverty than go through all that work. Spend 2 hours doing that. I mean, I got food stamps, so obviously I'm eligible for that, and I got Medi-Cal, so I'm eligible for that. So hey, 2 out of 3, that's not bad. Medi-Cal is California's free health insurance, so that's really great. So when I lose more weight, get down to my goal weight, I want to get a physical, get my blood work done, cholesterol checked, and everything. I kind of want to wait because I don't want them telling me now, oh, you got to get on cholesterol meds. It's like, screw you, motherfucker. I'll lower my cholesterol myself. my last damn doctor, he tried doing that, and sure enough, I got my cholesterol way down. But he's like, "We got to get you on cholesterol meds." I'm like, "Fuck no, man, no way. Not unless I really have to. Like, give me some more time to get my cholesterol down." And then sure enough, I got it down. And then he had me coming back every month or something. It was ridiculous. I'm like, why am I coming to the doctor every month? So I'm glad I moved away from Virginia, because I had a horrible time saying no to that guy. Oh, also, that I did that review of the DHS tar gel shampoo for my hair. Recently, I started getting dandruff again. I used that tar gel shampoo yesterday. Immediately eliminated the dandruff. So that stuff's really powerful. You can use it like once a week and you keep away your dandruff. 15 likes and 14 people here. That's what I like to see, because that means the people who liked earlier are left, but there's still people left over here who have whatever. I like a lot of likes. Oh, great. Don't quote my own stories back to me, Bergman. Why is all this moisture on the plastic housing the not center console, the HUD display? There's like drops of water on it. Where the hell did that come from? But yeah, I'm losing weight, so that's really good. Maybe that story will go viral when I make a video about, my weight loss, because, I'll make one when it happens, and I'll be like, yeah, I made it being poor, like I lost the weight being poor. At my heaviest that I know of, that I weighed myself at, I was 207 pounds, and recently I weighed myself at 195, or like 194.4 or something, whatever, so that was at least a week ago, I think. So, I think, I don't know, I don't care about analyzing it too much, but with time, I'm getting there. So that'd be cool. I haven't seen the old guy at the park. And actually, not only that, I haven't seen him, I saw his blanket that he had and his backpack laying down next to a tree. So he left it there and it was lying there for a few days. So he went away or something. So much for that. 17 people. Click like, everyone. That DHS tar gel shampoo really knocks dandruff the fuck out. Head and Shoulders doesn't really work for me. I think after a while I was using Selsun Blue. And Selsun Blue was working pretty well, but it took a few days to work. This tar gel stuff, look. I used it yesterday. It was like 3 flakes, 4 or 5, whatever. Without the shampoo, it would be just fucking like a snow globe, So that stuff's great. I got a bunch from the, not a bunch, but I got 2 bottles of it from the food bank. And I wish they had more, because I would buy up more so I have a lifetime supply, because I'm sure they're expensive in stores. Hey Ace. I'm doing all right. It's been a frustrating day, but I'm getting by as best I can. I know the frustrating days are all part of, getting, getting better and all that. Not as far as my DPDR, but the job search is really tough. There's not many jobs being posted. Crazy for LA. And of the jobs I saw, many I'm not qualified for. And I applied to a few, but I'm not hearing anything. And I know there's tons of people applying to them, because there's 20% unemployment in LA, city of 4 million people. And I still can't believe I'm in LA, it's amazing to me, like in a good way. Like, I'm so glad to say I'm here, this dream world that I had only heard about for years and years, And the ice cream truck's coming by. This is ice cream truck music, not the stuff they were playing the other day. This is a different truck, I think. The Entertainer, the Scott Joplin piece. It's not that loud either. It could afford to be a little louder. They were playing Christmas music for 2 days in a row. But tons of people applying to jobs. Not many jobs available. I do have one lead in that I got this invite to a sort of like an orientation for a job that lasts 6 months, and it's cleaning and disinfecting buildings. And I think they encourage people who lost their jobs due to the Trump virus to apply. So I signed up for that. It's next week. I'm gonna watch that, and then I'm gonna try and apply as long as I'm qualified. Some jobs I just cannot get. I'm not qualified for. Food handler certification, forklift experience, lots of warehouse experience, packing experience. I'm like, shit, man. I can't even get basic warehouse jobs. I'm sure I'm applying for that. I'm sure I'm qualified for. Fuck. I'm applying to warehouse jobs. Pretty much that's it. And I did apply to a car washing job, and I've done car washing before, so I think that experience would help. But it's a big company. We'll see if it takes some time, if they even get back to me. And I don't know. I don't fucking know. Craigslist. I had much better luck before the pandemic, before the Trump virus hit. Now there's not even much being posted on there. Just crazy for LA when you consider it. Because before the pandemic, I would just look up film jobs. There would be like 20 postings a day. Today I saw 4. And one of them was just to help get a location for a place. Oh, one was asking for a producer of a movie that the producer dropped out on. And so there were only 2 actual jobs that I was in any way qualified for. And I couldn't do those. One was an editing job, and I'm like, I can't edit. My computer's not fast enough. I don't have the program most people use, and I don't have full-time access to my laptop. And the other one was like sort of a videographer job that looks like it pays peanuts. Somebody just hiring someone to do themselves, like for their own personal videos. Where are you living now, Ace Howard? I gotta do something about this broken cap to this thing, because I'm gonna need to seal this up at some point. Let's see if I can super glue. Gotta lay down this. Super glue this cap together. It's broken in 3 places. I probably only need to repair it in 1 place. No, I don't think super glue is going to do a good job because I can't really get it where I need it. Yeah. Let's see, I'll try. Oh, I see, you're in Manhattan. Manhattan's a cool place, but I wouldn't want to live there. What the hell is on my screen? I got water on my screen? What the fuck? Let's see, where's the worst crack? They're all bad. Gorilla Glue is good stuff. Okay. Got one spot glued. And this doesn't need to last forever, it just needs to last tonight, if you know what I'm saying. Shit, got some glue on my thumb, and a hair stuck in the glue. Now the hair is stuck to me. I think I got some super glue on the screen when I unlocked it again. Hair stuck on this. This glue does not dry nearly as quick as I would like. There. Now I'll just set that down. Ah, fuck. Okay. And hope that dries well enough so I can seal up this water bottle later when I recycle it. Oh, fuck. I got glue on my finger. I grabbed it without thinking about it. Whatever. We'll see. Alright, Danny. No problem. Take care. Yeah, so job search is just not good. But, you know, it's not a desperate situation yet. Got to make the most of it. The screenwriting thing is a huge help to me personally, and I trust it's helping me, you know, get to the point where I can get screenplays sold or something, even if I don't direct it myself. I would like to direct these all myself, but even if I have to sell it and let someone else direct it. Even though when you get a director on board, you're still usually signed on to do rewrites based on what the director wants and the producers want. So, I don't know, that's tough too. Because the only people who don't really have many rewrites are, you know, screenwriters who they write such a great script, they're looking for a director who will direct it pretty much as is, and that's a rare thing. Sealing the cap with my water bottle. It has cracks in it, so it won't seal, so water will spill out. So hopefully it just seals well enough to stay on tight for the walk from here to the trash can, basically. "16 people here, that's pretty good for me just sitting around doing nothing." It's damn hard looking for jobs. Man, the struts are so worn on my car, it bounces around when I'm rocking like this. Maybe I should walk around sometime, you know, with my shop towels and gloves and turtle or polishing compound, you know, from Turtle Wax, saying like, "Hey, I clean headlights. You want me to clean your headlights? $5, you know. Limpio las lámparas en su carro. $5, por favor." Thanks. Thanks, Phil Oates. I try and take multivitamins. I had some from the 99-cent only store. I ran out. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and do that thing that I always do now if I go there early, which is get the fuck in there, grab a handful of whatever I need, get to the register, and the multivitamins are at the register. So tomorrow that would, and I can use my food stamp card there. So tomorrow that would be peanut butter, because they got peanut butter there that's way bigger than this, and it's cheaper. And it's not loaded up with junk as far as I can tell. The ingredients and stuff, it's like the same as any other peanut butter. It's still low sugar. And canned fish, basically. That's it. Oh, and actually canned soups. I'll get those there too. But really, I don't need to, because that's one thing I can get at the regular grocery stores, like 4 ramen noodle soups for $1. So it's like, yeah, I don't really need to spend the money at 99-cent, or even the food bank card money at the 99-cent only store. But this is America. A lot of people struggling. I'm so glad my stomach doesn't feel as big now as even yesterday. I'm still got quite a bit of weight to go, at least 30 pounds. And of course this stuck, but I don't care actually that it's sticking to the napkin. Yeah, what the hell do I care? I'll just use the napkin to screw it on. How the hell did I get drops of water on my the plastic, cheap plastic in front of my tachometer and speedometer? I don't get that. Will a water balloon go off in here, blow up? Oh yeah, so I got to do this all over again tomorrow. Look for jobs and stave off the inevitable, which is, I don't know, crushing poverty. Something else inevitable. Excuse me, I have some business to do. All right. Yeah, so it's all a big, tough situation. I mean, I knew this pandemic would very easily last this long. Because, at first when they had the shutdown for a month, I knew it wasn't going to be a month. I knew it could very well be over a year, which it still seems to be shaping up to be. Dr. Fauci says maybe, he expects maybe there will be a lot of vaccines out by the end of 2021. So what the hell do we do until then? Oh, and we don't have the money for more unemployment. We just don't have it. I heard some Republicans saying that on NPR the other day. We just don't have $600 a week to give to everyone. What a joke. See, now when I get rid of water, now you got to drink more water. Man, I want a pressure cooker. That'd be so cool. Just need a fucking job. I would be so glad to donate money to Sunspace 2 just to help keep them going. I know the owner doesn't even want it from me or expect it, but it would be great just to know that I'm helping keep the place open during this Trump virus shutdown. Because if you don't know, that's the place I go to almost every day to work on my laptop, read, write screenplays, watch Office Hours, and cook what little food that I make and heat up tea. And I just have the tea for my health, you know? It's not like I do it for the flavor. I have 2 or 3 cups of tea there a day. That may be too much, so I'm trying to limit it to 2 cups. So it'd be great if I could donate there instead of paying for a co-working space and using that where I don't even know if I could use a pressure cooker there. You know, they may not want me to do that, and they may not like the smell of the food, or maybe against their policies. So, yep, I am losing weight. That's good to see. I don't know how much longer I should go. I know people are here, and that's cool, but I could keep writing and read a screenplay on my laptop. The Year of Living Dangerously, I really want to finish that. That is a great read. And occasionally now that I fixed my speakers, I've been watching more movies at Sunspace, so that's really good. How many movies have I seen? Just 2? And, no, I saw 3. Excuse me. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wrap this up in a few minutes, I think. Here's my water bottle cap that's super glued on. The super glue ran to this, but hopefully it holds once I use it. People are here at 13. It was hard to read. Oh, now down to 11. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get going. I don't know. I don't have a ton to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Click like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I think I'm going to maybe stop making live streams so much and just do regular videos just to mix it up. Give myself a little challenge. I don't know. But, yeah, may as well leave you wanting more. All right, thanks, everyone.